ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Ultra Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. I, of course, am your host, Charlie. I'm joined once again by the prolific commenter himself, Zealeus.
Sup?
And we have, of course, one extra guest for our show. You might recognize him.
Where the hell do you come from?
As the one, the only, Ando.
Of the con.
Of the con. Now, of course, Anticon does happen next year, 2016, March 11th through the 13th, at the, I'm never going to get the name right.
Atlanta Marriott Perimeter Center.
Yeah, I just say the Marriott, the Perimeter Marriott, whatever.
You know how to get there, that's what counts.
Yes. All right, so, hello, Ando.
Hello,
He's
Charlie.
Mr. Ando of the con.
Hello, Altered Confusion in general.
Woohoo!
Okay, let me just break into my...
Like, I live up the geek stereotype.
It's the ritual. It must happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
If this does not happen, the podcast cannot happen, apparently.
Well, you know I need a little extra juice, so I'm bouncing off the walls the entire time.
Giggity.
Giggity.
No geek.
I am literally walking into everything.
You are. You keep opening your mouth and...
All right, so while the bubbles go down, I do want to bring up one quick thing.
It's never quick with you, I'm just saying.
You're right, it's never
That's
quick.
what she's...
Oh, hey, that's not a bad thing, okay? That's not a bad thing.
It's too quick.
Right. That's a bad thing.
That's what she said.
Yes. All right.
So we're going to get started now.
Yes, let's get started for real. Okay. So let's start off with. I know that a lot of people are tuning in or in the process of tuning in. So hopefully, if you are tuning or you're watching live right now, there was promises of prizes.
Wait, there's prizes for us?
Yes, there is.
The people who are given the podcast get a prize? This is great.
No.
You guys heard it first. I get a prize.
No,
What's my prize?
The beer you drank.
I bought that beer for myself.
The salad you ate.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go. Okay. So one of the main focuses on this this version or this episode of the Thursday Night Hangout is to talk about the upcoming conventions that we'll be going to. Of course, we are locked into 3 already. Canuga, Anticon,
Anticon!
and Momocon.
Momocon!
So, as per the fact that we are going to be there, we are going to offer up one pass to each of the cons. Now, it's just the pass, no travel, no room and board. So
I want the pass then.
You're already going to be there.
But I want the pass to Andocon.
Isn't that illegal? Don't you already get the pass?
It seems like it's like one of those bad feedback loops. Like it's an infinite loop.
And of course, finally, so there's going to be 3 passes or a pass of your choice to either of those 3.
Wait, if I win 3 times, can I get 3 passes to one con? If I win
Negative, sir.
Okay.
And then there's also an indie box subscription up for grabs.
Is this all tonight?
Yeah.
Good lord! Wow.
Well, potentially all tonight. We'll be giving out prizes near the end of the show, so stay tuned. What about Anime Weekend in Atlanta?
AWA.
If we had a presence there, abso-freaking-lutely. I'm going to be, okay, real quick, since Whacked Kid 47 brought it up. Anime Weekend in Atlanta is a phenomenal thing if you have a group of friends that are anime fans, or just a group of friends who like to cosplay as anime characters. Some people cosplay and have no idea what they're cosplaying as, which is really confusing. But anyways, if you go with a group, AWA is amazing. If you go solo, it's really sad.
I think you're a sad man.
Yes, I did AWA once by myself, and I was like, I have nothing to do.
I've only been there staffing it, and it's usually pretty decent staffing.
All right, so let's get right into it. The first topic, of course, is a game called Overfall, which is a turn-based strategy that's currently on Steam Greenlight, and is also, has it been kickstarted? It is being kickstarted right now until September 18th. We're going to show you a quick trailer of Overfall so you can get an idea of what it's all about. And unfortunately for us, we're not going to be able to hear it because we don't want the reverb.
No!
So, yeah, unless someone wants to wear those headphones.
Can somebody type me the words as they're coming over the...
Well, I haven't seen it yet,
Internet?
so I'm going to listen.
All right, so Ando, I don't know what the volume is like, but here you go, Ando.
Hopefully you don't, like,
Yeah.
blow
That's
your
why I'm holding them out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, go.
You can be our stage. Back to the picture. Fantasy RPG diplomacy and stuff. We explore and negotiate and fight.
So there's a lot of it's like lots of seafaring, and from my understanding, as you go through the game, whatever actions you take actually affect the entire game, which is kind of like Mass
Dynamic
Effect-ish.
encounters. Star Wars 1911 novel.
Yeah,
Kotor.
I
But-
love those games.
Yes.
but the thing, of course, if it is going to be in that vein, hopefully it's not going to be like Mass Effect, where at the end you only have 3, which I was okay with, but the vast majority of the world was thoroughly pissed off at.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see because you got the whole. Can you actually hear us right now? I don't know. Can you actually hear us when we're talking? Okay. Because during the when you have the whole MMO thing, because obviously it's multiplayer. Multiplayer or single player?
Single player.
Oh, it's single player. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Okay, thank you.
Your video game volume is tiny.
Yeah, no, I just noticed that.
This actually looks like pretty ambitious Kickstarter project, to be honest.
Yes. I'm trying to remember. I think Paragames. I'm trying to remember where Paragames is, but Overfall. Support us on Kickstarter.
And Greenlight, of course. The double whammy.
Dun dun dun. All right.
Well, that was pretty epic. So, guys, sorry guys didn't get to hear it.
So, are you excited about Overfall now? After
Sure.
seeing the trailer.
Check it out. It, of course, is on Kickstarter right now and also on Steam Greenlight. It needs your love and support, so jump right in if you dare.
Are you interested in Overfall?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Seems like a cool, ambitious project, and I'm always up for a game that actually, as you play, the ability to actually craft and mold what's going on interests me. It's like the advanced choose your own story,
I love choose your own adventure books.
which I'm totally okay with.
I always
love
played
those.
them in reverse order, though. Go to the end where he died and go back and see, like, okay, how can I
Well,
change
more
it?
like every decision point, I'd stick a finger in there so I could go back. Like, oh, I died. Better go back and pick the right choice this time.
I think that's why in Mass Effect I had about 600 save games.
Yeah.
Every decision I made, I had to save it first. Like, okay, what will happen? Well, how can I get the most renegade points out of this decision tree?
And that's why some of the games that have that choose your own adventure feel to it only allow you a save.
Which
Per-
pisses me off because I want to play the game I want to play it. Which means that I can pick and choose randomly and go back and try different paths. That's how I want to play the game.
That's called just start from the beginning and redo it. It's
Yeah.
called replayability.
No. Yeah, that's lame replayability because you can easily implement that in already.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
I'm sorry.
Unless it's heavy rain, then it's okay.
Okay, I played Heavy Rain once, and I can't do it again. I seriously, I cannot do it again. I was so emotionally attached to what the hell was going on in that game that at the end, I literally wanted to bawl my eyes out, and I just could not bring myself to even look at the game because I had every single character until the last scene, and I lost all but one.
That's kind of impressive, actually.
No.
I haven't played it. I've heard of it. I've heard good things about
Oh,
it.
it's phenomenal.
It's spectacular.
Yeah.
I beat it in one
Is it
sitting.
amazingly fantastic?
It's amazing.
It's fantastically amazing, awesome.
Wow.
I'll find some more adverbs and adjectives later.
Yeah. All right, so let's
Spectacular!
Oh dear God. So let's talk about another thing real quick, and that of course is Star Citizen. Now this has been either a highly anticipated title or the bane of individuals' existence. Star Citizen, of course, is the game that continuously is receiving donations. It was once upon a time on Kickstarter, and then they canceled their Kickstarter project because they decided that they wanted a continuous crowdfunding campaign. And to try to spice things up, they would throw in these rare and unique ships that would be included in the game, some of them costing 20,000 real dollars.
That's
and
awesome shit.
people actually bought them. It's a digital good. Actually, it's a digital good promise. It's not. You can't even see it yet. But when the game happens, whenever it's supposed to happen, because there was supposed to be a full beta in 2014. We are now almost at the end of 2015, and you still have what basically equates to a glorified hangar that has a static basic ship sitting in the middle.
You don't seem very optimistic about Star
And you don't
Citizen.
seem very impressed by it either.
How do you really feel about Star Citizen, yo?
I think it's way too ambitious, and I think that what happened was they got so much money. I think they're sitting at like $80 million because of the continuous funding and the continuous short sales of all these derelict ships. And what they did is they literally made pods for each piece of the game. One pod, let's say, is in San Francisco, and they're in charge of like all the alien lore and planets and solar systems. Then another pod, let's say it's in Chicago. That one is in charge of dogfights. There's another pod, let's say in New York, and they are in charge of the MMO experience. And I think there's a total of 5 of them, and they're all over the world. I was just choosing U.S. cities because it's easier for me to think of them off the top of my head. I could have gone anywhere. And the understanding was that all these pods were going to, there's like one centralized pod that was going to interface all this stuff coming from the different areas.
The one pod to rule them all.
Look, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Once upon a time, I was a developer. That is batshit crazy. That is
I'm currently a developer.
really fucking hard
Is
to
it
do.
batshit crazy to a current developer?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is.
So I'm just, so what's happening with Star Citizen right now is that the demands for refunds have begun, and there's to date, I
Big
believe
surprise.
there's been 1,200 refunds issued. 98 of them have been issued since July. Now, of course, they're not saying how much money of the overall pie has been refunded, but they have done some refunding, even though they're like, well, according to the contract that you basically accepted when you gave us your money, we're not obligated to give your money back to you.
Well, they're probably not obligated to give the money back.
True, but at the same time, I
But
think
it's a
that
dick move if they don't.
yes, I know.
I'm cautiously optimistic still that's going to be a spectacular game that revolutionizes the VR industry.
VR?
Yeah,
VR's not even in the equation yet.
it's coming.
Oh, for the
I can feel it. I feel it in my veins. man.
Sure, why not? I mean, they've got millions upon millions upon millions.
It's their
of dollars.
6th pod.
Okay, so Star Citizen, trouble ahead.
You know what kind of reminds me of Duke Nukem 3D?
No, you mean Duke Nukem Forever.
Whatever, forever. This
3D actually came out in a timely manner.
This isn't
Forever
vaporware per
took
se.
forever.
but it's the one that's taken forever. It's going to either fail spectacularly or, like as the case of Duke Nukem, or it could actually be spectacular if it works out.
If you're going to go out in the ball of flames.
That's exactly what they're doing right now.
Pretty much. Sounds like it.
Do it all. Go
Hello,
crazy.
Argumentov.
Come on, Stas.
The next bit of news, of course, is YouTube gaming. YouTube gaming is Google's answer to Twitch.tv. Is now launched. You could go to, I think it's gaming.youtube.com, and there's games already streaming on there. I will, in the very, very near future, start researching it and might be doing some of our stuff over there, or maybe trying to see if we've got the bandwidth to actually do Twitch and YouTube gaming at the same time, or if shit's going to just go boom.
I really
As
hope
it
it works.
competes.
'Cause
Well, that would be fun to have it go boom right in the middle.
I think it's great though that Twitch finally actually has a real competitor in the market, because Twitch TV has kind of sat on their ass for the last couple of years. I'm personally not a fan of the Twitch interface. Watching as a person who's watching Twitch,
You say while we're broadcasting on.
I know.
I don't care.
You might want to.
Okay, is there a Twitch mod on right now who's going to ban us? I've never been a big fan of the whole
great.
Twitch interface. So hopefully, I'm hoping this spurs a little bit market competition between Twitch and YouTube to become a better gaming streaming experience for everybody.
I believe is that.
Hello,
that,
CC
that's probably
Campbell.
that's Craig. I'm sure that's Craig, as in Murders and Acquisitions game designer, who was one of the featured game designers at Andocon 2015. So is that actually you, or is it some other C. Campbell, and I just made a complete fool out of myself for no good reason?
Too late.
It wouldn't be the first time, it won't be
and
the last.
Either it is or isn't, but funny quick story about Murders and Acquisitions, which of course is a
Tabletop RPG.
that you need to check out. I believe they're going to try to do a Kickstarter at the. It is him.
It is!
I believe he's trying to to get a Kickstarter together near the end of the year, perhaps early next year. We had a lot of fun. I apparently was in the mood to try to do crazy stuff, which ended up almost killing me several times.
And,
So in other words,
and the rest of your team, by the way.
So in other words, you were playing an RPG at a convention. I mean, it's just par for the course, you know.
Yeah. Kickstarter is May of next year.
All right,
So
nice.
be on the lookout.
Oh, that's only a couple months after.
Andocon.
16.
So-
Gee.
So if if
Funny how that works out.
Kickstarter could be like the launch at Anticon.
I think he's already talked about that, but we probably shouldn't be talking about that in public.
all right,
I totally made that up.
moving on. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I want to do another video, or do we just want to jump right into it? NerdburgerGames.com if you want to check out mergers and acquisitions. If you're local to the area,
And you should.
of course. If you're local to the Atlanta area or the Marietta area, definitely go over there. See if from time to time this wonderful gentleman is looking for play testers, and he can always use a fresh set of eyes and brains to try to poke at the game or do crazy shit like I did.
And somebody tried poking the bear.
It's okay, I did crazy stuff too.
I created a Molotov cocktail, threw it in a dumpster, which apparently was alive, and then the dumpster 2 turns later grabbed me and threw me inside itself, and I started burning alive.
And one of our teammates.
Mm.
Yeah, it wasn't just you.
It was phenomenal.
It was great.
Actually, what happened was I tried to throw, I think it was like a knife, at the dumpster, and I missed so terribly that the dumpster's like tentacle tongue like swung around to try to avoid the knife, and in doing so caught me and threw me in the dumpster. So it was not. You're welcome, Craig.
It was pretty epic. It's a fun game.
What's up, Hot Machine?
We are talking about video games, I hear.
Yes. And we were just finishing up a quick conversation about Mergers and Acquisitions, which is a tabletop game that you can check out at nerdburgergames.com.
I think it's a lighthearted version of Dungeons and Dragons without the strict rule set, which I rather enjoy because
and not in a fantasy setting, but in a modern corporate America setting.
yes, it's an office setting.
My premier character was Cyril Figgis.
I was from The Office. I was a half werewolf. That's pretty good.
All right.
It's a useful skill to have in life.
Since we seem to have a growing audience, we're just going to throw this out to the audience here. First of all, we'll take on any topic within reason. I mean,
Whoa there! What can we come up with?
we did go really weird last time Ando was on.
Boy, did we.
Yeah,
we can't get very far away there.
But anyways,
VR porn, anyone? Jeez.
Yeah.
We already went on the VR bandwagon with Star Citizen. Just wait.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's going to be like the Mass Effect scenes, lovemaking scenes at the end of the games, right?
EDI, baby.
Anyways, one of the main focuses of this episode, of course, is to talk about the topics that we're going to be discussing about the topics we're going to cover at conventions. Now, we've been doing 2 topics for the past 2 years, and that, of course, is the destruction of the game industry as you know it,
Which is quality.
which I think is probably going to stick around.
I think so.
And then the second one is, so you finish making your indie game and you think you're done.
You're
Now,
not.
that is, in my opinion, is very informative, but it's probably a little bit too narrow of a focus. So we're probably going to replace that one and keep the destruction. But the question is, what do we want to replace
Well,
that one?
within reason, because that would probably be a good topic at Andocon because we focus so heavily on game designers. It might be something that would be worth at least sticking around there. But that's
Right. I mean,
my
we can always shuffle around, or we could throw a third one in, or I could do a third one. And
Oh, somebody thinks that one of them was amazing. Which one was amazing?
All of them!
Well, of course, that's the right answer, but
Yeah.
So to the audience, we're curious, if you're going to a convention, be it anime or comics or whatever, and there's something general fandom, and there was a convention and you saw panels, what would grab your attention, probably related to video games, because that's what we talk about, that'd be like, dude, I want to go to that freaking panel. That's what we were looking for from the audience, to figure out what can our kind of second real panel be.
Now, I'm going to say this real quick. All of them.
good man.
Thank you.
Woman, sorry.
Man, it's Andrew.
Man, okay.
Yeah. I will say this: Zealeus and I have been kicking around an idea, and if all the stars align, what we would love to do is we would love to do a live Thursday night hangout. Of course, it wouldn't be a Thursday night hangout, but it'd basically be the exact same thing as a Thursday night hangout at a convention, where we would be able to pull from the audience and then also have an internet audience as well.
It's almost kind of like a slightly more live version of the Nerdburger podcast.
Yes.
That happens at Andocon.
Yes. So that's the that would be the dream, and I would be willing to do it. We just have to
What about like combining with another video game? What about combining with like another nerd fandom like Nerdburger for a panel and doing something like that? Maybe combining the powers of two into one.
Whoa!
It could be a super uber panel of.
And the thing is, you've got half of Nerdburger
in the
watching
audience
you right now. That would be an interesting team up, and wow.
maybe a combination would kind of get the
I
people
like
rolling in.
Yeah, seriously. Get both viewerships in.
Yeah.
We could definitely.
I mean, we'd still have, I think, the destruction on its own, because I think that's a good standalone panel.
I like where this is going.
But maybe then do the second one as kind of this combined effort to maybe find somebody else, or like if we do MomoCon, it was Kanuga, where we had Geek. Who was it?
Vitamin Geek.
Vitamin Geek. Maybe the same thing. Like, hey, Vitamin Geek, are you guys going? Boom, we should do one together.
Vitamin Geek will be at Kanuga.
So maybe we should talk to Vitamin Geek and be like, hey, what do you think about doing a Pine podcast for a second panel? And I think that could make things interesting.
Bonsai and Soda City.
By the way, when is Kanuga?
Kanuga is, oh man, why'd you have to ask?
Because I thought your viewers might want to know, since you said you're going to be there.
Yeah.
It's crazy ideas.
It's in Nashville.
No, it's not in Nashville.
It's in Chattanooga.
It's
Kanuga in Nashville. Wait.
It's in Tennessee.
It's February 19th to the 21st.
Interesting.
February 9th.
It's
that's around Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Valentine's Day is the 14th.
It's always the 14th.
It never changes.
That's why I'm single.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Good job. High five. Not really.
But you shouldn't go Kanuga because they have the Choo Choo Train, which has great food and beverages.
Whacked Out Kid 47, Andrew. If you are ever at a convention that we're at,
we could always love that. We didn't
cross promotion, whatever.
But getting more people is always going to make things better. Unless you have like 18 people sitting on a panel table, probably not work well.
Yeah,
that's too many.
Yeah, that does get a little crazy.
And feel free to check out Andocon as well if you're going to be in the area in March. Just
Andocon.org.
It's pretty awesome.
It is awesome, and of course we'll be there.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying. Okay, so audience, please, throw some topics around, ideas for potential panels, maybe new twists on new stuff or old stuff, new twists on new stuff. Okay.
New stuff is old stuff.
If you want to maybe check out some of our previous or past panels, we have them all on our YouTube channel, which of course you can go to. Just go to search Altered Confusion LLC, all one word. Also, the convention's Wi-Fi is also a major factor, unless someone has a limited hotspot.
Yeah, we have kind of discussed that.
Yeah,
it's very true. At Andocon, we had someone, a group who was doing Twitch streaming, and that was interesting. That's always a struggle when you're doing a convention at a hotel.
It's hard to know ahead of time what's going to happen. We don't know until you actually get there.
Yes,
definitely makes it a bit interesting.
It does. It does indeed make it a bit interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to cheat while out of the corner of my eye here. Because I, of course, screw it. I'll type it later. Topic: Rise of the mobile phone as a gaming console. Okay.
We do discuss that a lot at our destruction of the gaming
industry.
I know, because we talk about how things have changed with microtransactions, largely because of these damn phones and their stupid video games, which I hate.
Well, okay, so it's not.
I'm not a fan of mobile gaming myself, personally.
There's. Unfortunately, the mobile market is very saturated with the pay to win, crap games, because let's be honest, the vast majority of marketplaces out there, shit rises to the top. And it's the constant badgering of those shitty games by PR firms and I'm using quotations because they basically do like guerrilla warfare. They literally just slam whatever they're supporting over and over and over again against your head until you submit.
Age of War much?
Well, I mean,
No.
to me, the
Terrible.
thing that's annoying is, I as a gamer and the organizer of a gaming convention, I love to check out to see what kind of games are available. And when I bring up the App Store, no matter what platform I'm on, and you go look at the games, it's like you have to wade through all of this crap just to get to anything of any use, and it's like. Full well that most of the things that are top games are just because they're free, and so everyone downloads them, and they think they're crap, but they don't bother uninstalling them. I mean, they're ridiculous.
And they're all clones of each other. That's
Yeah.
good. They're all like the same 3 or 4 type of pay-to-win games.
Exactly.
That's the only thing.
I can't stand the mobile gaming as a full platform. Like I know there's a time and place for mobile gaming, but yeah, I'm just not down with it.
So yes, Angelus, what you're saying that Rise of the Mobile Games is definitely a very relevant topic. I'm afraid if I had an entire hour panel dedicated today, we would probably slit our wrist.
No, he would basically bash his head into a wall.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
it would not end well.
I would continue consciousness because I can ramble like a champ, but he would go insane.
Yeah.
I will say this. One of the dirty things, as Ando pointed out, a lot of the games that are highly ranked are because they're free to play. And then, of course, they ask you to rate the game an hour max or 2 hours max.
You
into the
played
game.
all there is to know.
Right. And then once you get a little bit further, that's when they start hitting you with the pay-to-win stuff.
Yeah.
I'd rather not Zealeus try to kill himself. I mean, that would be, that could very well go viral, but I don't want that type of thing.
It might be entertaining, but would it be entertaining in the right way? That's
Feel like these people scared us. We don't know if they should come back next year.
Look, here's the thing is, it's I don't know what. Okay, this is going to show my age, but there's a Daffy Duck cartoon where he's doing a talent show, and all the stuff it's like a magic show, and everything he's doing, everyone's booing.
I remember
And
that.
then he douses himself in flames and blows himself up, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's amazing! You can do it again!" And he's like, "No, that's a one-time deal.
I would do
Can't
that.
repeat."
People really talk about our podcast if that happened, though. I'm just saying.
They probably would.
I'm going to get some viewers.
So is all press good press?
Some people would say yes.
Donald Trump would say so. And that's where we go from that.
Okay, no politics. No politics.
I did not come here to talk about politics.
Politics and gaming and how it affects the evolution of gaming as we know it.
Okay, now we're starting to get too close to a topic that I was trying to avoid.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Anyway,
say,
welcome to Altered Confusion.
Moving on. Thank you for bringing us back.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing us back. So yes, hell, we could try to do panels that are specific to each convention. It would be a little bit crazy, but we could. We could
So
do
crazy, it just might work.
yes. Zealeus?
What?
Any ideas?
I already gave you my idea.
That's
Do you remember what I even said?
Nope.
Okay then.
It's going.
It was the one of like having like bringing
Oh yeah,
other
right.
people.
Conglomeration.
Because that would be like kind of like you said, that would be specific to that panel because you're bringing in other people who are at that convention, who are specific to that convention, then ergo it's part of that convention.
Ergo.
That's what I'm going with. That's my
Yeah,
idea.
his pronunciation of words is unique.
I'm special.
I figured that out.
It's my northern heritage.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick other video here. Hold on tight. This, of course, is called I Can't Escape Darkness, which is a...
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Hold on, let me make sure that I get the right one. Yep, okay. Here we go.
What about a key sword?
Ando's going to listen in.
I am going to listen in.
All right, here we go.
Ah!
That's not very dark.
Okay, so you're... Okay, so basically, you're trapped in
This looks like the Elder Scrolls, like one of the old Elder Scrolls.
And the further you get in, the more sounds and whispers. It's like crazy.
This is like real life.
Yes.
Or it might be just fantasy.
Oh, that's an eyeball. Yes.
Are you just trying to go up the dungeon?
The only way.
Like, nothing's worse than trying to go up the dungeon.
The only way out.
No, this is terrible. Really? Okay, so just
So
go through
far.
that whole thing.
So far, I'm pretty sure.
Well, be on the lookout because I'm gonna start doing a playthrough of this very, very soon. I've gotten permission to start posting the playthrough. I'm not allowed to. The review. I'm under embargo for the review until
This is
September.
nauseating.
Wow. Sounds good to me.
You. So
Add it to your Steam.
I'm gonna add it
list.
to my Steam wish list if I haven't.
ICan'tEscape.com
I have to remind myself of this one.
and back.
You don't have to play it. You can just watch Charlie stream.
Now, are you gonna play it with the lights out and headphones
Yeah.
and scare yourself?
Look. Okay, so here's the deal. For anyone out there who does not know, when it comes to spooky horror games, the only way for me to possibly play said game is to play with all the lights out at night with headphones on.
So I bought Amnesia: The Dark Descent back when it was was it the one that in the potato sack? I think it was. Anyway, I got it back around that time period, and I had it for a while, but I'd seen some playthrough videos, and I was like just a little bit, and I didn't really play it as soon as I bought it, but I finally decided I was going to play it, and at my wife's insistence, I sat down at one night and I put on headphones and I turned out the lights and I played for an hour. And at the end of the first hour is when I saw the first monster. I mean, there have been plenty of scare moments, plenty of jump scares that had, made me jump, but no monsters. But then I actually saw the first monster. Now I have since found out that first monster, unless you literally just like Leroy Jenkins it and run directly at it, it spawns walking away from you. And if you don't like run at it, it's not going to notice you. I didn't know that when playing. I saw the monster. I like ran off in a corner, sat there with sat there in the dark because the lantern would attract it, breathing hard, saved the game, closed the game, haven't touched it since.
You had enough.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested in this, but
So
at
it's a
the same
horror game
time,
done right then. If you're that scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There are definitely the one thing that I find interesting is sometimes it doesn't have to be the most photorealistic game.
Yeah. If
it just sets that mood, that creepy vibe, and it makes you feel alone and vulnerable, then
One of the creepiest games I ever played in addition to Amnesia, going back to the PS2, was the first Fatal Frame. I made the mistake of playing that one evening. I didn't play it in the dark, but I did play it at night. It was while I was still living at home with my parents, and but they were going out. I don't even remember what they were doing. They were going out and left me alone in the house, and I played that. Actually played a couple hours, but I finally got to a point. It's like I was jumping at the cats making noise downstairs. And I'm like, I've got to stop playing this game. I'm just freaking out too much. So, but that's another good one. Like if you like scary games, the Ando stamp of approval for both Amnesia: The Dark Descent and Fatal Frame for PS2. And that one's I brought that up because it's not a photorealistic game at all. I mean, it's PS2 era, but it was creepy.
Haunt Machine, are you asking if we're going to stream I Can't Escape Darkness? I could do that. I can absolutely do that.
I can do that.
I can do that.
You already have you've already played through it that you're going to post on YouTube.
I haven't played yet.
I thought you.
I said that I'm allowed to record the playthrough and post it as soon as I got
Okay,
the pieces.
but you haven't actually done that yet.
No.
Okay,
Because I just got permission today.
gotcha. I was understanding for some reason you already played it through. You're just waiting to post them.
No, I got a ton of games to play though. Oh my god, it's getting insane. So anywho,
You just got to bring your computer to the hospital. Problem solved.
right?
Just lug it. You got to
Have
laptop.
fun with that.
Yeah, no. I do want to bring up one thing, and I've brought this up at least a couple times during the Subtly Slightly Different, which is, of course, a quick little piece that I do ever so often and post on YouTube. And did I bring it up at the last Thursday Night Hangout? I don't remember.
What?
But Ultra Fusion is looking for individuals who are willing to help in any capacity.
Which means sitting in our live stream.
Sitting in our live stream, helping out, whatever, be it news, reviews, helping with video,
Helping at the conventions.
Maybe helping organize what games are coming in, because I feel so bad. There was a game that came in a while ago and got lost in the email, or lost in my emails, not the email. And I finally found it, and it was back in from April. So I apologize. Like, oh, you can talk about our new game. It's called Spearface. Spearface, of course, is basically a new twist on the Asteroid game. It's very simple and basic looking, but it's challenging. You basically have a ship that's in a 3D sphere, and you're trying to destroy all the asteroids that then advance to another sphere.
Who doesn't like killing asteroids?
They have successfully funded it. They ran a successful campaign on Kickstarter. Now, of course, they're onto Steam Greenlight, and they are looking for you to give the thumbs up to help bolster it even further.
You know, I'm really waiting for a company who specializes in working with companies to both greenlight and Kickstarter with maximum efficiency for your money. Because it seems like that's what they're all doing.
1 second. Sorry. Real quick. Real quick. So, man,
It's always quick, man.
Man, I see. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you real quick.
Real quick.
Son of a bitch! It's an ever-ending loop I can't jump out of. I'm on some fun medication right now, and unfortunately, it has lost its potency. So my mind has gone back to being scatterbrained. So I apologize, which of course makes things really interesting when we do these types of things, because my brain will.
And yet I still come back every week.
Because I offer you food and beer.
And I've been here twice.
Yeah. And Ando's still coming back.
Just like
Because you pimped my con.
Yeah, that's true.
Pimp my con, I like it. It'll be our new topic, pimping your con.
Yeah. Actually, to go back to conventions real quick, of course, we'll be at Andocon March 11th through 13th. We'll be at Canuga, which is the February 19th through the 21st. We have already secured a fan table and room and board at Canuga. Of course, for all those out there who have never been to Canuga, of course, it's being held in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's actually held in 2 locations, which is the weird part. You've got half the convention at the Chattanooga Convention Center, and the other half is at the Chattanooga Choo Choo, which is what, 4 or 5 blocks?
It's a nice little jaunt.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about a mile.
But on the plus side, if you are of drinking age, there is a phenomenal restaurant called The Terminal that's literally on the corner of the Choo Choo, and is an awesome place to hit up.
The problem you run into, though, is because it's split like that, you got people who will be at one or the other and never see the other section. Because the second section we didn't go to, that was the gaming section. So there was people who were there the entire weekend just at the gaming section who didn't even know there were panels.
Yeah, the magic tournaments and all that stuff were over at the Choo Choo, and all the panels and the dealer hall was over at the convention center.
So we never saw them.
No.
Or vice versa.
And it wasn't, it's not a quick deal. You don't run. You can't just, like at Andocon, you can just run down the hall into the free play room, play a couple board games, and then run back to do the game shows or the panels. And it's not that big of a deal. This one, it's like a 20-25 minute jaunt back and forth.
Yeah.
Good for the exercise, though.
Yes.
That's probably their secondary goal.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wear a Fitbit, and I make my goal every single day at Canuga. Actually, I make my goal every single convention I go to because I'm constantly moving. And then, of course, we are going to be at MomoCon, which is being held at the Georgia World Congress Center What's the I don't remember. What's the holiday that comes?
It's always
in May?
near Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day weekend.
Well, the thing is, this year it wasn't on the Memorial Day weekend.
It's May 26th through the 29th.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's 26, 27, 28, 29. That's 4 days. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Either that or it might bleed into Monday. I don't remember.
All right, let me cheat real quick here, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa! The calendar is changing on us. Yeah, it's a Thursday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday, Sunday.
Okay. I should know. I'm sure I'm staffing it again, but
You'll find out the 25th.
probably.
And of course, we'll be giving 2 panels there. And we've already discussed the fan table there.
Indeed.
I think in one of the MomoCon pictures that's on the page, you could see our banner in because they do one of those they basically top
Panorama.
down. Yeah.
Now,
It is pretty cool.
if it was of this past year's, if they saw you, then you might be able to see the Andocon table since
You're
we're right next to you.
Exactly.
Are you guys planning on having a table at MomoCon again?
I'm sure we are. That Katie May takes care of all the fan tables for other conventions. That's not my department.
Gotcha.
I know it seems weird that I organize a convention and I don't know everything about it, but in all seriousness, delegation.
Delegation of duties.
Oh,
Delegation.
You don't do it all on your own.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. Yeah. So those 3 definitely, and then we'll try to. I feel like we're trying for 5, but I can't remember what the 5 are now. Or whatever. I can't remember. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, if you have any topics, okay, actually, let's.
We got another half hour to fill. Somebody give us something to talk about.
No, okay. Well, here's
Charlie
the
can
deal.
ramble for a half hour.
All right,
on
there's as I
Probably
stated,
could too.
we are potentially giving at least a prize, maybe all 4. There's
Maybe.
4 prizes up for grabs. So let's just poll the audience and see who's interested in what. We have 3 different conventions, a single full convention experience. So if it's Andocon, it's going to be all 3 days. If it's MomoCon, it's going to be all 4 days. It's going to be a 4-day pass.
It's not just a Saturday pass.
Right. It's the full pass. Now, of course, travel and room and board is not included. It's just the pass. So the 3 conventions we have are the 3 conventions we already listed, which is Andocon, MomoCon, and Canuga. And then we also will also be perhaps giving away an indie box prize. Which, Ando, if you could just hand me that box right there.
It says Indie Box. It's very
What do you mean?
convenient.
This box?
Yes, this box, the one that says Indie Box on it. And of course, Indie Box is filled with every single month there is a new independent game that's being featured. You get not only the game, but usually the soundtrack and then some random items. I'm not going to open up this one. This one just came in the mail, and I have to do a video of the unboxing.
Wait. What if we did a video right now, live?
No, they
On
want
national TV.
they want it separate. Are all of these based in 10?
Huh?
I'm confused, Haunt Machine. You're going to have to clarify.
Based in 10.
Mergers and Acquisitions will be at MomoCon next year in a big way.
Nice.
MomoCon will fall in the midst of the Kickstarter from our RPG.
That's cool.
Yes, MomoCon is in Atlanta.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we are definitely going to have to find out where Mergers and Acquisitions is occurring, and we will have to play at least an hour.
We have to stay away from the table for have a playing Mergers and Acquisitions. Come join us sign.
Exactly. Thank you, sir. Indie Box.
What was in it last month? Do you remember?
Crash. I should have had something great touch.
Hold on, let me cheat real
You
quick.
can just
I'll
throw
tell
shit on the floor.
Last month it was. Oh, I didn't actually install it. It's Guacamole.
Did you say guacamole?
Guacamole.
I don't like guacamole.
Guacamole.
Guacamole is basically it's like a luchador game. From my understanding, it's like a platform fighting game.
Huh.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a platform fighting game where you're a luchador.
Right.
I'm trying to remember.
That sounds amusing.
Does he have a mask?
Most of these games are amusing. Unfortunately, they did not
The
include a
luchadors
mask.
usually have a mask.
Yeah, they do. No, in the game they do. I was kind of hoping that there was going to be a luchador mask.
I want to see where a luchador mask on the podcast. The masked podcaster.
Yeah. So, yeah.
New Day Rocks.
There, of course, is they've got a ton of they've had a ton of amazing games. They've had a racing game called the New Penelope. They've had a game called SteamWorld Dig, which is a pretty enjoyable game. They had Brew Legends, which is the Jack Black game. That I've never played Brew Legends, but from my understanding, one of the biggest issues with that game that people had was that halfway through, it kind of changed what was going on. Like it was kind of like an action hack and slash up to a point, and then it was like managing units type game. I don't know, weird. Go play Brew Legends. All right, Angelus.
Go play Brew Legends, yeah.
I will get around to playing Brew Legends. But anyway, if you're
it's on your list.
If you're interested in the Indie Box, just Google Indie Box. Actually, I'll tell you exactly what the URL is. It is, I think it's theindiebox.com.
Or I never actually type in URLs anymore. I just Google it and click on the first link.
See, my problem is that.
Do you click? I'm feeling lucky.
Are you?
No.
I never feel lucky.
Actually, speaking of Google, this is a funny story that has happened to, I'm pretty sure, everyone who has a computer illiterate family member who tries to access the internet on their own.
Never had one.
And they're like, why do you keep changing the Google page?
That's my life at work. We're Google apps for education, and anytime Google changes like anything on their interface, the world comes to an end.
It doesn't.
No,
wow, Googleception.
I know.
What?
Like this page right here.
He just Googled Google.com. It was weird and meta.
Never Google, okay?
It's endless forward.
It's like crossing the streams, man. It's bad.
Cross the streams.
Anyway, all I was going to say is that it doesn't have to necessarily be a family member.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Just anybody that is computer illiterate, and you go to help them out, and you can usually tell because their desktop has like 50 icons, and then
third bars. It's like down to here with like add-ons,
and they're using Internet Explorer 6.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing right there. So. Of course, I'm still doing what I said I wasn't going to do.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I keep going back to doing
You
something.
see, he's getting distracted.
I'm getting distracted, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
I need a topic.
I will poke you every time you get off topic.
No, do not. Put that pen down.
It's like electrotherapy.
Zealeus is crazy.
Hooch is crazy.
Very crazy.
That's what they pay me big bucks for.
Okay, I guess I could just let me go into the Alter Confusion spiel real quick.
There's a spiel?
Yeah, there's a spiel. For those of you who don't know what Alter Confusion is an independent video game news review website based in Atlanta, Georgia. We review exclusively independently developed games. I do want to put a caveat on that. I know that we have, for the most part, reviewed video games. I'm sorry!
You're distracted and wicked!
It doesn't have to be video games. If you have an independent game, like a pencil and paper RPG or a board game that you would like for us to thoroughly review, we definitely are up for that. I would say up for the challenge.
I'm the one who cheats, and I'll review MMOs. But you can only do it like once because, well, it's an MMO and it goes on forever.
Okay, I will give you a little hint. If you are an independent developer of any kind and you want a score attached to your review, you talk to me. If you just want a review and you're not looking for a score, you talk to him.
If you're willing to wait about 6 months.
That too, because he gets distracted easily.
When it comes to games, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
There is a certain game that Zealeus played and then forgot about, and I'm hoping came back and played a little bit more. And
I posted a review.
Hey, shut up.
No.
I actually played it. It was a good game, except for having a total brain fart on what the name of the game is.
Karma Flow.
Thank you, yes. And I need to play Karma Flow too.
There's a second one?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And it continues the saga.
Conflict. Yes.
I just wanted to tack on here. If you are this independent game developer that we're hypothetically speaking to right here, in addition to these gentlemen over here, you also may want to talk to this guy here because my convention, Andocon, andocon.org, is very, very friendly to independent game developers, and we love when they bring their games that are still in development to our convention and run them. It is one of my favorite things to see happen. I often try and abuse my power and get in on those games myself because I just enjoy playing games that aren't finished yet. So,
You just want to break the person's game and dash your hopes and dreams.
Or just enjoy
well,
it.
you know that's a perk, you know.
Just as a point of reference, a couple of the games that were there, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Of course, Merz and Acquisitions,
We played the drinking game.
Pugmire. I'm talking about the one in that the other room. So you have Savage Rifts, Legion.
Yeah, Legion the game.
But there were also indie game testers in the actual main game involved too.
Dave Lupo's game,
Addictive Alchemy.
Addictive Alchemy.
Well, there was that table with that one dude. I don't remember his name. Who was doing his
That's
new.
Lupo.
Was that Dave?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know his name. I played one of his games. That's fine. It was the card game.
All those games are card games.
Yeah. That's what he's supposed
Actually, no, I can't say that. Prophecies in the Shadow of the Titan is not a card game, so I can't say that. But
No, this is the one about like Japanese spirits. and stuff.
Yokomono. I love that.
That
game.
was no, it's a quality game.
For both, and not to be too, but I like the fact that both Yokomono and Addictive Alchemy, the first time that they hit the table,
You got
Nice.
I got to play them.
but yeah.
It's fun. It's fun playing a new game. What can I say?
NewWorldAlchemy.com.
There you go.
All one word. So if you want to check that out. I unfortunately did not get a chance to play that.
You were doing something. I think I was doing that while you're at the Nerdburger podcast.
Probably. Which I apologize to anyone out there who's looking for the video. It turns out that the vast majority of the audio was absolute trash.
How could you, Charlie?
Well,
Did you trash our audio intentionally?
no, I picked up the game show next door
That's hard. not
almost
to
the entire time. I'm like, oh look, the lips are moving. You just won a prize! I'm like, well, shit.
That's not right.
One of these days, I'm actually going to get high quality audio equipment that'll actually nip that in the butt.
Basically, what we need to have happen is if you're going to continue to sort of be my panel recorder, then you need to hook into the sound system that I have in the
Yes,
panel
that's
room. That will help.
Mm.
We'll work it out.
By the way, if you go to NewWorldAlchemy.com, Addictive Alchemy is available for pre-order.
Had a very successful Kickstarter campaign. Reached several stretch goals.
Which, by the way, just a quick point about Nerdburger and Addictive Alchemy. That was actually the prize that was given.
One of the two prizes.
One of the two prizes that was given during the Nerdburger podcast.
Nerdburger has been at Andocon both 2014 and 15. In both years, they raffled off an in-development game that had not been released yet. Last year, it was Chaosmos. This year, it was Addictive Alchemy. So, basically, if you come to Andocon, you probably want to hang out at the Nerdburger podcast because
they give stuff.
They raffle stuff off. I mean, it's one of the things that they do. So, there you go.
Just make sure that you're not on your cell phone during the Nerdburger podcast. Craig will take a picture of you and post it to the internet.
Which he did, and I applaud.
And I was on there.
Yes, you were. Because you were on your phone.
I'm sorry. I was looking at something.
That's what they all say.
I was trying to figure out. Oh God, I already forgot his name. The gentleman who did like he's been a vampire. He was.
Java.
Yeah, Java.
Javaka's Green.
There. See, I couldn't figure out what the heck his name was. So I was trying desperately to figure it out, and I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, we'll give away a copy of Murders and Acquisitions next year at
Oh.
Anticon. So
definitely be at the Nerdburger podcast.
Oh, you want to be there.
So if you want to win an Andocon pass,
that sounds like an awesome segue.
I know.
How do you win this pass?
Because
Because I want to partake. I'm going to go off stage so I can go on
just
stage
decided
and
that should happen.
partake. So now I can partake in this
No.
competition.
Oh, well, then I guess.
Oh, what the hell, guys? Of course.
Free stuff, yes.
Yeah, free stuff and everyone leaves. Well, I want to be eligible. Of course, it will be for pre-order, as all the previous ones have been. And as soon as it comes out, Craig will send it to you free of charge.
Rock on.
Within the continental U.S., right? Just in case. You know,
Yeah,
you never
I'm sure.
you never know. There could be like some.
We
You
got
could
some-
have the
well-
individual from Australia.
Maybe, but the thing is that Craig always says that when he does the raffles, you have to be there in order to win the prize. So
Right, but I'm just saying. Let's say that someone actually stumbles into Andocon from
Australia.
Australia.
that's true.
Aha!
And I would like it if she were, but that's neither here nor there.
Yep.
Okay, so sorry, Jess. Whatever.
Sorry.
If she wins it, she can give it to one of us.
Just gift it. All right.
That was weird.
Moving on.
Yeah. Moving on.
Awkward.
Um,
Prizes.
prizes.
How do I win this prize?
So, to be eligible for the prize, because I'm, a sneaky bastard.
You must
Oh,
be-
he'll ship it anywhere.
You must be online right now, watching us on Twitch.
Well,
No,
yes.
You could be watching archived on YouTube.
We'll leave it open for, let's say, oh,
Nice.
yes.
What?
Euro USD. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make it really easy. Just if you're interested in trying to win one of these prizes, let's say leave a comment on
The website.
the website.
Or maybe on one of the videos on YouTube, like the
Right.
Anticon videos or something.
Preferably more than like 3 words.
Yeah.
What we
I
could
was
do-
here.
What we could do, because the thing is,
So-
I would like to say, just go to Facebook and like the page, but there's going to be individuals who've already liked the page, and that really wouldn't work. I would say, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, but if you've already subscribed, that's not going to work. Or follow us on Twitter, but if you're already follow us on Twitter, that's not going to work. Or we could get really crazy, and you could choose one of the 3 that you haven't done yet for the next week.
I like the commenting idea.
Comments, okay, let's
Yeah.
do a
It's
comment.
just easy and simple.
That's easy.
So here's the deal. This video will, of course, be recorded.
It's being recorded as we speak.
It's being recorded right now, and it's going to be posted on YouTube and then on the Alter Confusion website. Let's say post a comment on Alter Confusion. Either, if you're watching this live, just go ahead and find a story that you're interested in and post a comment to it. Please don't say, yeah, I agree. Let's be a little bit more.
An emoji of a thumbs up.
Hello, Nudge the Puppy. Well, that's an interesting screen name.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm either ecstatic or like,
Yeah.
First
comment. Woo! No.
Congratulations, you win 3 internets.
So, anyways,
and a downvote.
go to if you are, like I said, if you're watching this live, if you don't want to wait for the video to be put up on Alter Confusion, just find a story you're interested in, post a coherent thought or comment on it. So may I ask who you are? Okay, Nudge the Puppy. We are, okay, this here is Ando, the amazing gentleman behind Andocon. Which is a convention,
Gaming
convention held in Atlanta. It specializes in tabletop and pencil and paper RPGs, and of course card games. Those, because some people don't consider card games tabletop. It's really confusing. It's from March 11th through the 13th here in Atlanta. I am Charlie, and this is Zealeus. We are. When we combine our forces, we're Alter Confusion.
We are 2 to make 1.
Alter Confusion is an independent video game news review. I know, that's kind of creepy. Alter Confusion is an independent video game news review website. We review exclusively independently developed games. We try to do as many playthroughs, quick peeks, and of course we do a Thursday night broadcast every single Thursday night to give you the latest and greatest in the craziness that's going on. I like Star Trek.
Well, thank you. You're my favorite of the people who are in the chat room right now. Sorry, Craig.
Wow.
Wow.
You sure move on fast.
I know.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for attention.
So original opinion SG. No, I'm sorry. We're not going to go there because that could be a long ass argument. I like Voyager. No. But hello, Nudge the Dog.
DS9 forever.
I just watched BSG.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. Hello,
Liam
Liam-
Croft. Leon
Liam Croft.
2011.
Croft, 2011.
Yes.
Hello. Damn it.
What?
I got derailed again.
Are you having a problem?
Train of thought.
No.
Well, you keep on looking at your phone.
Because it keeps lighting up. Because my sister keeps checking into places.
Light it up.
I noticed. Light up the night.
Yeah.
I want to
We
go on
go-
and listen to Proto Man now.
We go and light it up like it's dynamite.
No, no.
No.
I could use
Aw.
some dynamite. Get
Anyways,
some fireworks
so
in the basement.
Hi, welcome to Altered Confusion.
So you're saying about how to win stuff as we got sidetracked again.
yes, okay. So once again, the 4 items that are potentially up for to win are a 3-day pass to Andocon, a 4-day pass to MomoCon, a 3-day pass to Kanuga, or a 3-month subscription to the Indie Box.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Since I am
think you
eligible
just
to win.
Okay. Let's ask another question, go.
Okay, is this like what is the length of time span that this event is, that this
Contest.
little contest is occurring over? Are we talking like you have to do this in the next 48 hours, a week, a month, 8 years? What are we saying?
I'm going to say a week. I'm going to say by the we'll close it down by the next by next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Yep, next
Okay.
Wednesday. So you have
Next
till next Wednesday, because because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to edit this because
Are you gonna
And-
cut out some of this?
no.
No, it never gets cut out.
No, literally, I just cut off the beginning at the very beginning, so that we get the start and then whatever's the finish.
You should do a blooper video with all the stuff you leave on the cutting room floor.
Whack Kid, just leave a comment on alterconfusion.com.
Wow, they actually have several people asking questions.
But something thoughtful.
I had no idea that the shirt that I am wearing was going to cause that much, commenting in your chat room. I don't actually remember how much this cost. I think that I got it at Target.
At their
I
store?
think.
No,
I
that
think
doesn't
that was
target. This shirt is I got it from MonsterCon, and it was $18 because it glows in the dark.
I think this one was like, I want to say maybe 10, maybe less than 10. I don't remember. It's not that much.
Go to Target.
But thanks for asking.
Sorry, I don't have a
Nudge
shirt.
the puppy. What kind of games do we play?
Oh dear, that's a.
Well, it's easy for him to say. We know what him.
Oh, me?
Yeah, we know what you play.
What do I play?
Indie games!
Oh yeah, indie games.
Mostly point and click adventures he plays.
Well, that's what the vast. If you want to get technical, games. Thank you.
Oh, we got a fight over
Oh.
shit.
Boom! Here we go.
Oh, come at me, bro. Come at me.
Maybe later.
Epic rap battle. Go!
No.
Between
Do you-
Zelda.
Okay,
Between
all right.
Zelda and
Wait, hold on,
Anticon.
hold on. Do you see how white this skin is?
Hey, I saw Confucius go at it with Voltaire as Battle and Brew.
That was funny.
It
They
actually
do.
was pretty good.
Um,
Oh,
go.
God.
By the way, if you are in Atlanta and you're free on Wednesday nights, go to Battle and Brew in Sandy Springs
For trivia.
trivia.
It's good times.
It is.
Have you been there before, Ando?
Unless you happen to live in the North Metro, like Cobb and Cherokee County area, in which case on Wednesday nights you actually may want to instead go to Barbecue on Highway 92 in Woodstock, where Anticon has a weekly game night, which is where I am on Wednesday nights.
Probably two very different
Probably.
clienteles as far as locales go.
Probably.
Ando used Thunderbolt.
So you play video games? I play mostly MMOs. I play right now Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Sword is what I'm into because I always go back to the MMOs in the end.
And I don't play that many video games. I do enjoy wrestling video games. I have already pre-ordered WWE 2K16, so I get Arnold as the Terminator in it for reasons because he's friends with Triple H. I do like certain older RPGs like Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, Star Wars: Knights of the Old
I love
Republic.
that one.
But more than video games, I tend to play analog stuff. So board games, card games, that kind of stuff. I like deck builders, especially Dominion, Ascension, DC.
I've never
deck
played
builders.
Dominion. I need to play that sometime.
It's really good. I like it a lot. And
That's actually one of the very few deck building games that my wife will continuously play if I were to break it out.
So what you're saying is you like human interaction in your games.
911 was okay. I got a good joke for you guys. Okay? Let's see what the joke is. And if it's good, we'll say it live.
Yeah. We're not promising we'll read it out.
Nudge the puppy. You don't have to jump in the car if you're in Louisiana.
Although, come March time,
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
That's a ban.
Mm-mm.
Not saying that one.
Wow.
You knew.
Yeah. Thank
Can't
you.
do it. Thank you.
Moving on.
I think it's a ban.
Yeah.
It's pretty dang close.
Very close. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I get it. There we go.
All right.
Now we've taken care of that. Okay. We are closing in on the end, so I apologize.
The end is nigh.
If you're looking for specific games that I'm playing, let me give you just a quick list here.
That's a
Secret
long
of
list.
Magia, Labyrinthia RPG, Amen 2, Caves of Cued, which I'm going to be totally honest with you, I cannot play. Synchrom, Brawl, Doorways, Holy Mountain of Flesh, which is I Can't Escape Darkness. That might actually be it.
Have you played Brawl yet on the PC?
No, I've not.
Okay.
I need to. Yes, we do need a mod. Unfortunately, I am the mod and the host and the.
He does it all.
I do it all. No.
Nope. Sorry. I don't do dancing or
see,
take my
here's-
shirts off.
Here's
I
the
don't do
deal.
either of those things either.
Here's the deal. We don't want to blind our audience.
It would happen.
I know for a fact that if I were to take my shirt off, I literally would cause temporary blindness because I am beyond pale.
I thought that was just your Medusa effect.
That's it.
And I would just blind people with awesomeness.
We would all bow down. We wouldn't be able to take your eyes off you. It's terrible. We become enslaved. It'd be like a siren emanating from your chest.
And as far as dancing, see, that would break the spell immediately, and everyone would just fall down, collapsing, laughing.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. You do not want to see him dance.
There's really nothing to see.
Now I do.
No, you don't. You do not.
Something tells me I know what's going to be happening right after we break.
Dance off!
No, God, no. Y'all could dance off in the freaking driveway.
You can dance if you want to.
It's okay.
God, is no one going to continue?
No.
No, I can hear it in my head. No.
Ando left us.
See, I have a problem. I cannot literally carry a tune in my head, so I can't actually sing a song even if I know it.
Yeah.
It
It's a
does
problem.
not happen.
It's a problem.
I can kind of, I know it is, but it just doesn't work. It's kind of sad.
Anyways, so we have really derailed near the end here.
But that's what happens every time I come on the show.
Wait, where are the train tracks supposed to go?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you're our fearless leader, Mr. Captain of the ship. Is that our problem? That we have a shipmate who goes off the rails every time?
Yeah.
And we can leave
Anyways.
our friend behind.
Thank you. Somebody continue that.
Nerdburgergames.com. Artwork is coming soon.
Yay!
That, of course, is for murders and acquisitions.
We just used our imagination. It worked out quite well.
I electrocuted myself, and then was thrown into a dumpster that was on fire because of a Molotov cocktail I threw in there previously.
Thank you very much. And I tried to gouge somebody's eyeballs out.
Yeah, you were
I
really
just-
all about that.
I just threw tools off the top of a server rack. I mean,
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Just like making a Molotov cocktail.
So, anyways, once again, check out
Wait, why were you throwing tools off the server rack?
because they were there.
Where was the server rack?
In the server room.
We never got in the server room. It was locked.
Yeah.
We had to wait for old Joe, the custodian, to get up there.
We never found
we had some actually Dave Lupo's character in the game that I played. She went in and convinced the security guard that she was from the higher ups and he was up for a promotion if he did everything that we said. And so basically, we got to order a security guard around and got to go anywhere we wanted.
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah, it worked out nicely.
Many ways to skin a something.
Cat?
I don't like to skin cats, so no.
No.
Why do you think I stopped?
Not around me.
I like my cat too. I should bring her on the show.
I had to.
She could be our mascot.
I have 2 cats currently. They are Jack Bauer and Leroy Jenkins. Those are my cats' names because I'm awesome.
Delphi and Sammy.
I'm trying to imagine who's Jack Bauer. It's pretty epic.
He loves to interrogate terrorists, and by interrogate I mean eat, and by terrorists I mean roaches. It's very common to come into the living room and find a leg or a wing.
Oh yeah.
Or something.
Oh yeah, mine does the same thing. Yesterday I came home and there's a lizard in my condo.
No tail, of course.
Threw the lizard out for the entire night. She was digging under everything trying to find that damn lizard.
Yeah.
She was absolutely ballistic. Like, where's the lizard? She was not happy with me.
All right, so we're basically at the end of our show here now. Once again,
Sorry, did we get you off topic?
Again.
when am I ever on topic?
To start the show.
That's true. I get that part right.
It's only my second time being on here, and already I can tell this is going to be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So once again, one more time, the 3 conventions that you definitely need to check out because Ultra Confusion will be there is Andocon, which you could go to andocon.org, March 11th through the 13th. MomoCon, which is momocon.com. Is it .com or .org?
I don't know.
You
Just Google
had
MomoCon.
You had it up a minute ago.
I know.
Con.
It's com.
Con.
And that, of course, is in May.
Of
May
course it
26th
is.
through the 29th. And then, of course, Canuga, which is February. Ah, damn it.
You said 19th through 21st before.
Okay. See,
It's after Valentine's Day, and I know this.
Can I call your talk show?
We actually had somebody ask us last week.
Actually, you are the 3rd person to ask us since last week.
We're going to have to figure something out.
We will, next episode, we will have a Skype number set up for individuals to actually call in, which really means that we need to have a mod to make sure that we don't have people that do crazy ass things. Because I have a feeling that we're going to need to screen some of the calls.
We'll have to talk.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I would offer to help, but I'm going to be in Texas, so.
Where's priorities, bro?
I've only been to I've been to Texas twice. Only once have I walked outside of the airport in Texas.
We went to the went to the border town. People got tattoos, got drunk. It did not go well. I was not one of them.
I figured as much. I don't see you as a tattoo person.
Well, I want a tattoo. I just don't know of what.
Speaking of tattoos, turns out that I random story here to close it out, I guess.
Story time.
I have a when's the next episode? We do this every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
7 o'clock Central Time.
No, they said when's the next episode?
Oh, episode E.
Sorry, I have to make fun of people who repeat silent letters at the end of their words. Drives me crazy.
Anyway, so I went to a tattoo parlor this past week and asked if how much it would cost to touch up my tattoo that I have. And
Could you just use a Sharpie?
They took one look at it and go, yeah, we're going to have to touch up the entire thing. So that's basically a brand new tattoo. So we're talking $200. I'm like, a little too much. So I was like, okay, well, how much for this tattoo that I have a design for?
A new tattoo instead.
Between 100 and 140. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get a new tattoo sometime in the near future.
So you came in for a refurbish, you might get a new one. Mm-hmm. Interesting theory.
That's usually how it works. With me.
Okay.
I know that this gentleman was unable to make the live stream. He'll probably watch this, so he'll get a kick out of this. When I was in college, there was many nights where I ended up at Walmart at 2 a.m. in the morning, and one time I went there to purchase a dartboard and came home with a beta fish.
I really thought you were going to say it came off the tattoo from one of the workers.
Oh God, no.
Pen, a big pen in a
No. I have to go to real establishments.
That's probably a good idea.
I
You don't need
don't
hepatitis.
get tattoos out of the back of vans.
I remember students in junior high trying to get themselves tattoos.
How long where you live? Were you live?
We
We
start at 8 Central. It is now
The 7
8 Eastern, and it's now
Here we go.
9:15 Eastern.
9:15,
So it goes an
so-
hour and 15.
So basically, we're done.
We are at the end.
Yeah!
So I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have to close this down. But
There's always a but.
have no fear, we will be back live next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. On Twitch.
Maybe Google whatever it's called.
I might try some YouTube gaming. Oh Lord.
I'm actually
Andrew, just
I'm
look away.
shunning you right
Ando,
now.
Just look away. Just look away.
I'm watching the new season of Doctor Who right now because it just came on Netflix. I'm on like season 5.
I will
episode.
will unfortunately not be able to make one promise, and that is my level of coherency might be absolutely zero next Thursday because there will be a, let's see here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There will be a, no, that can't be right, 6-day-old baby in the house. So I probably
He's
will
not
have to
talking
be
about me.
extremely sleep deprived, perhaps. I don't know.
Usually are.
So, anyways, save the Doctor Who topic for next week. We will definitely dive into that. But I do want to take this moment to thank everyone for tuning into the Ultra Confusion Thursday Night Hangout. For myself, Charlie, Zealeus, and of course our special guest, the one, the only Ando
Of Anticon.
of Andocon. We love that you're here, and we hope that you come back. And of course, hit us up on Facebook at Ultra Confusion, YouTube, that's Ultra Confusion LLC, or just do Ultra Confusion, you'll probably hit us that way too. Twitter, which is Ultra Confused ZO. It's Ultra Confusion without the N.
Snapchat.
We don't have a Snapchat.
MySpace.
We don't have a MySpace. God damn it, stop it. Go to www.alteredconfusion.com. That's our home base, and then you can basically go out to everywhere. And of course, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and of course, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or criticisms for us, hit us up on any of the forums. It all comes back to me, and I am pretty damn quick about responding if I am near a computer.
Unless you want money.
Yeah, I'm tapped out, guys. But anyways, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Remember, kids, keep on gaming in the free world.
Amen to that, brother.
And I'm Ando, and so can you.